Hello everyone, welcome back into North of 7 Cards. Don't forget to check us out on Instagram, North of 7 Cards, and on eBay, North-of-the number 7. Today we've got for you the 2024 Bowman Baseball Mega. This is break number 32 here on July 5th. Let us know in the chat, who are we looking for today? There we go, got all our boxes, our beautiful wall. Coming in, we got Donna coming in for some Volpe. Let's do it. Get me that Skeens from Kyle. Let's do it. I'm gonna open up these boxes, split up the regular and the mega packs, and we will get ripping. Got two solid names from the start there, Volpe Skeens. Obviously got one taking the league by storm, and Anthony Volpe still just a very solid shortstop in New York. Jason coming in, pair of Rangers, got a Langford and Sebastian Walcott. Love to see it. Actually finished Topps Tier 1, picked up a very nice pair of Wyatt Langford Redemptions. Got a Vanderhigh. Jacob coming in, Walker Jenkins. I like it, I like it. Now we figured out in a previous break, Vanderhigh versus Vanderhay. Yes, sir. Let's get it. Have a good one here today. Fresh off any 4th of July festivities that people were doing. Let's stay hot, exactly. Always a good time to stay hot. Feels like we are skipping a jump away from the All-Star festivities. Never really a weekend, just kind of middle of the week. Yeah, it's baseball. You can just play it whenever. excited to see the new Derby tweaks that we got coming up. I think it's going to be fun. The open format instead of just the straight one-on-one matchups. I find those kind of difficult to then have someone that gets the huge advantage of going second that they just get to watch. They get to measure a lot easier than just having the open. Obviously, people are going to be on the bubble. Similar, NBA three-point contest. Definitely in that same realm. I think it'll be fun. And who's going to complain about guys hitting dingers? Even if it's not all the superstars. We did get Gunnar Henderson committing. Didn't see any other names so far. But I'm sure we will still get some sluggers. Got our final 5 boxes before we start ripping. Stay hot on some Wyatt. Feeling some good Wyatt, some good Rangers. Get all these hits in the chat going. Alright, our final box here before we get ripping. Before we hit these megas, we will do the regular Bowman packs. We'll snuff them in there. There we go. Let's do a quick empty of the garbage, and then we will begin. Alright, here we go. Let's jump into it. I find that's a good one. I mean, it does feel like a case by. I feel like event to the. I don't know if you mean just by time or. It definitely saves some time, especially you get to enjoy that mega. The megas, you go a little slower, get to kind of wait for those nice hits. That's just kind of how we've been doing it here. I'm sure some people would go, box by box. Yeah, it definitely saves time. Obviously, you got this kind of in the meantime, hang out with the chat. You get to fill time, but then also once you're moving through with these bigger ones, it does eventually it gets moving. And obviously there's the people that probably will come back once we're going through cards instead of having to listen to either me yammer on or listen to the packs opening. Kind of makes sense. And I find once you do it in these kind of stack format, it definitely helps. Then you get that time with the cards. Then you get a little breather, a little refresher. Grab a little sip of water here. All right, let's jump into it. Maybe it was the cases. All right, here we go. Canario. Got Keishel Clifford. Got Ty Pete, Brenda Maea. Scherzer, Seager. There's Geloff. Got Enrique Jimenez. Colt Emerson there as well. Kyle Harrison, Caminero, Heredia, Spencer Nivens. There's Paul Skeens, Jackson Merrill, Freddie Freeman, Geloff, Trey Morgan. Namala, Tamar Johnson. Filippo Tittori, Yanquiel Fernandez. There's Harrison. Jace Young, Carson Rucker, Brian Acuna. There's Skeens, Mac Horvath, Jace Young. Braden Taylor, Maui Ahuna. Roman Anthony. We got Brock Porter, Spencer Jones. Luke Adams, James Wood. Chris Bryant. Ronnie Hernandez, Roman Anthony. Brooks Brandon, Jackson Churio. Homer Bush Jr., Tommy Troy, Xavier Isaac. Nolan Shanuel, Lawrence Butler, John Wimmer, Trey Morgan, Sebastian Walcott, Jackson Holiday, and finish up our first stack, Byron Churio, Luis Angel Acuna. A little bit left here, Nick Gonzalez, Ben Williamson, Homer Bush Jr., there's Shanuel Mauricio, George Lombard Jr., Luis Guanipa. Stack number 2. I definitely would have thought of some point to open them, just like one by one. Because it does, I would understand the intrigue of, open a box, get the megas at the end, but I'm sure everyone's got their strategies for it. Still miss those old double trade deadline summers, July 31st, August 31st, the waiver, the non-waiver, see who could get through waivers. I remember one year, were they talking about, no, maybe it wasn't Bryce, but it was some superstar they were trying to pull through waivers, which I think would have been insane. I want to say like maybe Verlander one of those years. Yeah, Roman too, nice, Roman Anthony. Wyatt, Sebastian, Roman. It's a good, very good combination. Brought you to the Rangers, or just those two, Wyatt and Walcott specifically, just as prospects or as Rangers? Curious to know what led you to them. Obviously, Langford very big this year. Outperforming a guy that's on his own teammate that's on the cover, Evan Carter, after that incredible postseason. Sometimes. I mean, depends on the break, but yeah, this one, it's definitely a lot of ripping. The thumbs get a nice workout. Sometimes, though, it doesn't feel like that much, but more maybe after the end of the day, you start feeling it. You're kind of in that, like, I don't know, like, rush of the breaks, I guess. Not really feeling anything. Walker Jenkins, Roderick Arias, Luis Baez, Colson Montgomery, Cooper Pratt, Marcelo Meyer, Shanuel, Lawrence Butler, Jaron Elkins, Rainer Arias, Josh Rivera, Enrique Jimenez, yeah, some of those rips you feel it more. Blake Mitchell, Spencer Nivens, back-to-back Royals there. Anthony Baptiste, Tayshaun Walton. Alfredo Duno, Jack Hurley. Ryan Alasko, Cam Collier. Capri Ortiz, Cole Foster. A Red Sox fan, try to get, that's fair, prospects in general, and good to get a prospect from your own team. I got Felix Morabel, Sapin Ceballos, Max Clark, Garrett Forrester, Jared Adicki, Spencer Jones. We got J.D. Gonzalez, James Wood, Gabriel Gonzalez, Cole Young, Samad Taylor, Brock Wilkin, Michael Arroyo, Heredia, Astor Suero, Derniche Valdez. Got some Wisen Hunt. Jose Rodriguez, Rock Riggio. Turner. Samuel Basallo, Drew Jones. Manuel Tejada and Elijah Green. There's that stack. Thumbs definitely love the weekend. That's for sure. Never complaining. Thumbs aren't complaining when it's Friday. Zenatello, yeah, I definitely have seen him a few times, maybe specifically in Megas, but no, it seems to be a hot commodity, Zenatello. At least that's what I've noticed so far, Zenatello. Definitely seen him, but especially if you specifically Red Sox, you see a lot more Marcelo Meyer, even Roman Anthony, but yeah, Zenatello definitely out of those, at least those three Red Sox. Even Kyle Teal. See a little more Kyle Teal. Next one up here, third stack. New entry Vargas, Cole Young, Colin Houck, Michael Arroyo, Kendall George, Camilo Diaz, Kyle Harrison, Mike Bove, Brooks Lee, Cruz, Colson Montgomery, Colton Ledbetter, Marcelo Meyer, Max Anderson, Rainer Arias, got Jeder Arenamo, Jackson Merrill, Kyle Teal, Tamar Johnson, Canario, Abimelech Ortiz, Kevin Sim, Hao Yu Lee, Carlos Silva, Jose De Paula, Wyatt Langford, Justin Crawford, Felman Celestin, Brock Brandenburg. Maybe we see him now. I prefer some Roman Anthony. Maybe we see some Zenatello. There's some Taylor, David Guzman, Yanquil Fernandez, Young, Jacob Burke, Brian Acuna. One behind, yeah, Cespedes. I forgot about Cespedes too. Judge. Got back-to-back Rock Fortes with Derniche Valdez. Kemp Alderman, Rock Riggio. Jacob Wilson, Yohandy Morales. Mason Wynn, Smith Shaver. George Walco, Lazaro Montes. Tanya. Got Vladdy Jr., Robert Callas, Ryan Clifford, Antonio Anderson, and Brenda Maea. And it seems the community kind of finds their, I don't want to say their favorites, but they've kind of just latch on to a guy or a group. It's attaching the potential of potential. Got a big one now for someone. It's all good. You're good, Jason. Well, exactly. We're talking about it. We're manifesting. It's exactly how this works. We mentioned the names we want to see, whether intentional or not. Also, to play the math of, we talk about the Orioles. I got a little preview there for the Megas coming up once we get through this stack. Here, Verlander, Ellie, Tommy Troy, Roman Anthony, Adolis Yamamoto, John Wimmer, Jackson Chourio, Bryce Matthews, Xavier Isaac, Dylan Cruz, Trey Morgan, Alan Castro, Seven Ceballos, Chase Davis, Garrett Forrester, Jordan Walker, Chourio, there's Tony Blanco and Roderick Arias, Carson Weisenhunt, Colson Montgomery, Cooper Pratt, Roderick Arias, Jaron Elkins, Colson Montgomery, Nick Gonzalez, there's Dylan Cruz, Paul Skeens, Arjun Namala, Rainer Arias, Samuel Zavala, Manuel Bonilla, Matt Shaw, Alberto Rios, Isaiah Drake, Jace Young, Carlos Sanchez, Maui Ahuna, Yoelin Cespedes, Camilo Diaz, Luis Angel Acuna. Alright, last stack here before the Megas. Here we got Miles Naylor, Brooks Lee, Ronnie Hernandez, Jet Williams, Brooks Brandon, Travis Honeyman. Alright, it is Mega time. You know what? You know what, Jason? I feels like that too. Like we're in a nice Roman. I can feel it. Let's do it. Roderick Arias. Here we got Colton Ledbetter at 93 of 150 with the Colton Ledbetter auto. Jason Dominguez, Juan Soto, Noel V. Marte. Aiden Smith, Felix Morbell. Here we got Noel V. Marte. That is a 133 of 150 there. Noel V. Marte. Jason Dominguez, Brendo Maea, Pete Crow Armstrong. Aaron Judge, Marco Luciano, Johan Rojas, Jordan Lawler, Nick Gonzalez. Wyatt Langford, Luke Adams. There's the prospect power up there for James Wood. That is a 2 of 99. James Wood with the prospect power up. Nice one there, James Wood. Sal Frelick, Julio Rodriguez. And Enrique Jimenez, Bryce Matthews. There's Evan Carter, Spencer Jones, Justin Crawford. Bryce Matthews. There we got an Eric Batonti with the auto. Nice one, Eric Batonti, even autoed up through himself. Nice one there for Eric Batonti. Got a Lawler, Francisco Alvarez, Evan Carter. Yohandy Morales, Lazaro Montes. There's Drew Jones, Junior Cabanero, and Mike Trout. Yohandy Morales, Lazaro Montes, Roderick Arias, Jason Dominguez, Shohei Ohtani. Paul Skeens. There we got a Ty Pete auto. Nice one there. A Ty Pete. The auto. Using the lower, lower third, lower half. Nice one there for Ty Pete. Evan Carter, Robert Callas, Yoelin Cespedes. Cooper Pratt, Paul Skeens, Junior Cabanero, Brock Wilkin, and Max Clark. Ellie De La Cruz, Ronnie Mauricio. There's a prospect power up there for Roman Anthony. That's on there, Roman Anthony. It's a start there. Brendo Maia, Pete Crow Armstrong. Aiden Smith, Felix Morbel, Marco Luciano, Sal Frelick, Julio Rodriguez. Ellie De La Cruz, Ronnie Mauricio. There's Ethan Salas, Brock Wilkin, Max Clark. Wyatt Langford, Luke Adams, Yoshinobu Yamamoto, Andy Rodriguez, George Walco. Mason Wynn, Henry Davis, Noel V. Marte, Josh Young, Arjun Namala. I can feel it, Jason. I can feel him in here. Carson Weisenhunt, Drew Jones, Marco Luciano, Masataka Yoshida, Bryce Harper. Bobby Witt Jr., Corbin Carroll. We got a Jared Cerna. That is 86 of 99. Jared Cerna. Antonio Anderson and Matt Shaw. James Wood, Nolan Shanuel, Curtis Mead, Riley Green, Jordan Westberg. Kodai Senga, Gunnar Henderson, Heston Kierstead, Jackson Churio, and Sebastian Walcott. Jacob Burke, Mookie Betts, Austin Wells, Jared Cerna, Brock Porter. Adley Rutschman, Abimelech Ortiz. Here we got Nick Gonzalez. That is 144 of 150. Nick Gonzalez. I got a Robert Callas, Yoelin Cespedes. Love it, Jason. Love it. So Denny Rafaela, Everson Pereira. We got a Jordan Westberg. We got a 108 of 175, Jordan Westberg. Jackson Holiday, Ryan Burrows. We got Everson Pereira, George Lombard Jr., Junior Campanero, Jackson Holiday, Ryan Burrows. Gunnar Henderson, Adley Rutschman. There's Noel V. Marte, the Rookie of the Year favorites, Jordan Lawler, Nick Gonzalez. Kyle Teal, Ben Williamson. There's George Lombard Jr., Jung-Hoo Lee, Alexander Canario. Abimelech Ortiz, Cooper Pratt. Here we got Sebastian Walcott. That is a 20 of 50. There you go, Jason. 20 of 50. Sebastian Walcott. Nice one there. A nice Walcott. We got Jackson Churio and Sebastian Walcott. We got 2 Walcotts in a pack. Marco Luciano, Johan Rojas, Arani Mauricio, Junior Caminero, Mike Trout. We got a Yoshinobu Yamamoto, Jacob Burke, Heston Kierstead, Andy Rodriguez, George Walco. Kodai Senga, Gunnar Henderson. Here's Everson Pereira, 37 of 199. Everson Pereira. Juan Soto, Noel V. Marte. No worries, Jason. Congrats to you. There we got a Mookie Betts, Sidney Rafaela, Jared Cerna, Brock Porter. Xavier Isaac. Here we got a Kemp Alderman auto, 4 of 199. Kemp Alderman. Nolan Shanwell, Jose DePaula, Dylan Cruz. Miles Naylor, Luis Baez, Anthony Volpe, Francisco Alvarez, Evan Carter. Felnin Celestin, Xavier Isaac, Mason Wynn, Francisco Alvarez, Evan Carter. Drew Jones, James Wood, Nolan Shanwell, Riley Green, Jordan Westberg. Miles Naylor, Luis Baez, Anthony Volpe, Jason Dominguez, Shohei Ohtani. Walker Jenkins, Nolan Shanwell, Curtis Mead, Austin Wells, Zach Geloff. Luis Matos, Quinn Priester, Austin Wells, back-to-back Wells, Zach Geloff. Bryce Matthews, Yohandy Morales, Nolan Shanwell, Antonio Anderson, Matt Shaw. Final 2. Christian Encarnacion Strand, Ronald Acuna Jr. Here we got Yoelin Cespedes. That is a 53 of 125. Yoelin Cespedes. We talked about him. Here he is. There we go, Cespedes. Not just Sanatello, but Cespedes was mentioned. We got Colton Cowser, Heston Kierstead, And our final pack here of the break. Final pack magic here. Lizaro Montes, Roderick Arias, Aaron Judge, Spencer Jones, and Justin Crawford. All right, let's do our recap of the numbered hits and autos. We got Yoelin Cespedes, Everson Pereira. There's the Sebastian Walcott out of 50 there for you, Jason. Jordan Westberg, Nick Gonzalez, Jared Cerna. James Wood with the Prospect Power-Up. Noel V. Marte. Into the autos, Kemp Alderman out of 199. Ty Pete, Eric Batonti, and Colton Ledbetter. That is a 93 of 150, Colton Ledbetter. And with that, it will wrap us up here for the 2024 Bowman Baseball Mega. This was break number 32 here on July 5th. Thank you, everyone, for joining. Thank you for the chat, keeping us going. Glad we got that nice out of 50 Walcott there for you, Jason. If you're joining us for later breaks, we will see you then. If not, take care.